Today's video going to be about what if Deku was trained by Whis? Oh, and this video is going to be done by Justin Vincent 300. Alright, the story's going to be more like this. Let's just say, when Deku was born, it was like every normal other kid. He was a fan of All Might and was really happy. I'm gonna say, the difference in this timeline is Deku's gonna be bullied even more because Bakugo found out he was quirkless. Don't have a single piece of strength within it. He was treated like trash, pure trash. Also, I'm gonna say that in this timeline, his mom didn't love him as much, not give him the love as it is. I'm gonna say in this timeline, his mom was more like, let's just say Deku had a sister. Deku had another brother, and that brother was extremely talented. They had twin brother. His twin brother was born with a fire breath and looking a better version of telekinesis than his mother. It was literally the protege, the pride of joy of his mother. Also, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna say those two brothers are bad. It's just they don't like. I'm not saying they don't like each other. They used to play together, but not as much as they used to be. They don't talk as much. It felt like the relationship was going apart. One day, they were on a camping trip. They wanted to go on a camping trip because, let's say Izuku's brother is gonna. I'm just gonna say Izuku's brother is gonna be Izuku, and Midoriya is gonna be Deku. Let's just say Deku, when Deku and Izuku went on the camping trip with his mom, yeah. They went on a camping trip, they went out, they had fun. But I'm gonna say in this timeline, in this story, when Deku and Izuku went there, let's just say Deku got lost. Deku accidentally got lost. He got lost, he was lost in the forest, he didn't know what to do. He was crying for someone for help. And I'm also gonna say in this timeline, Beerus died. And the other Saiyan there was no god of destruction ready. However, I'm gonna say a sacred thing. Let's just say that Deku is actually a descendant of a Saiyan. But he's not the descendant of Goku or Vegeta. Let's just say, at the time of this, there was a time, it was much, it was like, let's just say there was a Saiyan that escaped. There was a Saiyan that simply escaped before the destruction of Vegeta. But that Saiyan was kind of weak. Let's just say he died. He died from he was really sick, unhealthy. He died. But when he died, he was killed by Boo when he was attacked those million people. Then they made a wish for him to be revived. And by reviving him, his body was killed. In this timeline, that Saiyan had a child, and just Deku's a descendant of that Saiyan. I'm just gonna say this. He has a bit of Saiyan blood, so his twin brother has, but you're gonna see how this story goes on. Alright. It was crying and crying. We was like, man, I wish it was. We actually had it. We actually thought about Izuku had a bit of Saiyan blood within it, but it was dormant. He can sense it. So he decided to go to planet Earth. He found Izuku in the forest and tell him, why are you crying? Izuku said he's sad because his mom doesn't love him as much as his brother. He's treated like an outsider. No one likes him as much. Everyone hates him. I wish he had power. So, I wish I can become a hero. So we set a deal to Izuku. Izuku, I'll make you deal. I'll let you become a hero. I'll become whoever you want, just for one deal. When you reach the age of 60, you will become the god of destruction. Let's explain what a god of destruction. A destroyer that's supposed to put balance to the world. Deku said, fine. He said, when I reach the age of 60, I will become your god of destruction. In exchange, he stuck. So Izuku simply disappeared. His mom didn't really care about Izuku. No, I mean Deku. She didn't care much about Deku. She only cared about our twin son Izuku with the talented bone, with the telekinesis, and not only he didn't actually have fire breath. His fire was on all his body. He had flame manipulation. That was actually incredible talent. He was destined to be the number one hero. I'm gonna say in this timeline, um, Inko, okay, Itachi, let's just say Deku's father was actually the number 8 hero with his famous fire breath. But I'm not gonna say he's gonna have fire breath. Let's just say he has some flame manipulation as well, just like Endeavor. It's just Endeavor can make blue flame. That's what made him a bit stronger. And Deku's father was not much. Was a good hero, but he had limited thing of his flame, man. It was very limited. But yeah, and it's just that they didn't hate Izuku, they just outcast him. They don't involve him as more skeletation and shit. Yeah, let's just say for 5 years. 5 years. No, let's just say when Deku first came to see Whis explained to him the kind of training is gonna go. His training is physical strength. Explained the principle about ki. Deku got powerful. He keeps getting stronger. And Deku knows what we start realizing you're not a pure blood. You're a descendant of a Saiyan. Then you check the history and they explain Deku that he had some kind of ancestor that was a Saiyan and explain what the Saiyan were all about. He said he had Saiyan students as well, but you're a descendant, blah blah blah. Alright. When Deku was reached the age of 7, I'm not saying it was like God ki. He's not there yet. He needs to have a certain amount of ki control first. When Deku was 7, he could use ki blasts perfectly. His physical strength was amazing. With the training of Whis, the training he had amazing physical, amazing ki control. It was purely amazing. And also, Whis decided to cast him around the universe, having some fight. Have him because he knows that with this thing they will active. The more he fight, the stronger he will get. The more damage he gets, the stronger he will become. Deku constantly fight. Let's just say Deku's around. When Deku reached age 7, it was already as strong as All Might. That's how powerful the training the Whis has given him. It's not like Goku that takes years of years. I'm not just giving a time skip. I'm just saying that the training of Whis is that good. Deku, his power was already around All Might. And let's just say All Might power is around 10,000. That's what I'm gonna say. And Deku's power is 10,000. Then Whis explained to him about those forms called Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. He said since you're just a descendant of Saiyan, you maybe have the same gene. He doesn't know if you can maybe transform. So, and also, the Whis said, to become my disciple, to become my student, there's another part of the deal. He said, your species, you're merely a human. You must become a pure blood Saiyan. You must lose your humanity and become a pure blood Saiyan. Deku said, why? It's like it was a part of a deal. Whis knows that he may have a lot of potential, but he's the true potential of a Saiyan. They need the tail. And he knows, let's just say in this timeline, Goku actually managed to Super Saiyan 4 and Whis was kind of impressed by it. And he said, yes, Whis know that, Whis decided to have a mission with Deku. He said, we're gonna go scout around the universe and look for the Super Dragon. No. It's going to Namek. I'm not gonna make this shit out. They go to Namek. Then we see Namek. Whis said, first wish. He said his wish is to make. He will ask Paronga, can you make a wish for you to make Kakarot a pure blood Saiyan? Rebuild his body as a pure blood Saiyan. He did this. When they did this, Kakarot body is. What Kakarot? Deku. Sorry, guys. Deku body became strange. It was not like it used to be. It was not like the way he was. He felt like he was getting a bit taller, a bit buffer. His hair turned black. It tail stopped popping out. Deku changed. Deku is no longer the way. Deku is no longer the same. And you notice, Deku said, what's happening to me? Let's just say, they start training and Deku realized he said he always had a urge to get stronger. He said, but his fighting instinct, it was much stronger than before. He wanted to fight, constantly aid in combat. And Deku said, I don't. Deku, we told him that sometimes Saiyan become. He explained Saiyan were evil. Like, some people were bad creature and love combat. Deku said, I won't like to. It was it was help. It was ask ways to help him suppress the Saiyan instinct. He didn't want it to be some kind of monster, because he said, you know, when Deku reaches the age of 60, it will become the next god of destruction. But right now, all he is more like a god of destruction in training. He can literally do whatever he wants until he becomes the god of destruction. Alright. So Deku learned a lot of technique. Right now, we actually pick up a lot of technique on Earth at the time. So he told him about Goku's signature move, the Kamehameha. Right now, Deku used it. And the training about the Kaioken, he learned it. Then Deku learned how to go Super Saiyan. But for that, he needed to be in extreme rage. So Whis used some kind of, use his stuff, make him remember the bad stuff, the bad memory, the part living alone. You remember the beating Bakugo gave him, a traumatizing event. Let's just say you remember and he got angry and went Super Saiyan. Whis was proud of him, but Deku said, is it possible we can give you some kind of people to fight? Let's just say Whis decided to, since Whis knew he was too strong, you're looking for someone. Let's just say that, I'm gonna say as well some random shit about, you know, I'm planning Vegeta. Vegeta, after 100 years later, Vegeta was actually some kind of, was a king. He was king, but not in Universe 7, but King Vegeta in Universe 7. In Universe 6, he became a ruler. Like in the manga, you should see the part when there was a manga part. I don't know the name of it. Something about they're looking for a new god of destruction. And you see Vegeta become a ruler of Universe 6 to a Saiyan. Alright. I'm gonna say in Universe 6, people still know how to go Super Saiyan and everything, but they're calmer, much more peaceful. I'm gonna say that Kaba is still alive. Kaba is still alive. You know every transformation there is. He just doesn't want to be a god of destruction. And Vegeta and Kakarot, if you keep asking about them, fine, I'll tell you. I'm gonna say Vegeta and Kakarot, they're not there after that. They're not dead. I'm gonna say something. They wanted to keep fighting, so they became immortal. But right now they're in a special universe. Let's just say they decide to take No, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you that. It's better. I'm gonna save it for later, guys. I know you're excited about it, but I'm gonna save it. All right. In this part, I'm gonna say that Whis, simply found a Saiyan there. Simply found a Saiyan, and that Saiyan was Kaba. Kaba, let's just say Kaba is strong because that is literally after. It's literally 200 years after the Tournament of Power. That's that long ago that shit happened. People don't remember shit. People don't remember Kakarot and then everything. Let's just say, no, actually. Let's just say that was, you know what I'm going to say? The Earth is another Earth. So there's no Kami, there's no Dragon Ball. The Dragon Ball is, from Namek or Super. There's no Earth Dragon Ball. I'm going to say this shit. No Kami, nothing like that. So Kaba came in, and so we started sparring with Deku. They started sparring. Deku went Super Saiyan. Kaba explained to the teacher about Super Saiyan 2. So he had to keep a Super Saiyan form. So Deku went Super Saiyan 2. Then Deku learned how to go Super Saiyan 2 when he was merely 10. Because it took him a lot of time. He wanted to take it easy. When Deku reached his 11, he heard about Super Saiyan 3. He learned as much as he can. And since with the tail, I'm going to say the tail allowed him to use the full potential. So it's not exhausted as supposed to be. Kaba realized that, Kaba already know that. That's what Kaba in this timeline, Kaba has a tail. Super Saiyan 3. Now Deku said, is there a level 4 but the beyond? We said, yes, there is. And that's called Super Saiyan God, but for that, I don't think you're ready yet to handle God Key. So I'm gonna say there's another level called Super Saiyan 4. And for that, you're gonna transform to Ozaru form and remain your sanity. Keep consciousness. Remain yourself. If you could do this task, you can be Super Saiyan 4. When you truly master Super Saiyan 4, Then I will teach you God Ki. Deku was really intrigued by the God Ki because he said the day he become a God Ki, he's no longer immortal. He will become a god. I'm gonna say Deku, when he became God, when Deku got the person God of destruction, Deku Deku showed him a picture of Kakarot of the Super Saiyan God. Deku kind of wanted to stay Super Saiyan God. That was the trust he was aiming for. But Super Saiyan 4, he said if he can't achieve Super Saiyan 4, there's no chance of him using Super Saiyan 4. Alright. With every time they notice that every time Izuku went Ozaru form, it loses control. It doesn't remember things. Then we told them something about Vegeta. He told him about Vegeta. Vegeta, when he was on his Ozaru form, he was able to keep it because he got what he called Saiyan pride. I don't know what Saiyan pride is, but it's a pride that you never let the mind be control it. Believe in yourself. You're a Deku. You're gonna be soon the #1 hero. You're gonna soon the god of destruction. Deku. Whis was saying, Deku, I believe in you. You can do it. You have the power within you. You can do it. Deku went to his Ozaru form one more time. And this Great Ape. He went golden Great Ape. And then he tried to remain consciousness. He tried with all his might. He started remembering the encouragement as Whis. Because in this timeline, Deku kind of see Whis as his father figure. It was like the father that Deku never had. He see Whis as his family. So yeah. Deku power up. He power up and went all the way to Super Saiyan 4. He finally able to achieve Super Saiyan 4. Deku, then we said you're gonna practice how to use it. Deku went and Super Saiyan 4, master all the basic on it. He learned how to do every single damn thing there is, how to keep it for longer. Alright. And when Deku was 12, Whis told him something about I'm asking you, would you like to go back on Earth? I learn about school right now. If every time after you finish classes, because then you finish after classes, you will have to go back. Every classes you still go back to training with me. Because we kind of wanted to eat the food on Earth. You remember the delicious. So during when he was busy, it was much easier. So he doesn't have to wait for another half an hour. The asshole. So he just want to stay on Earth for a while. So yeah, they stayed for a while. They joined. They stay. In this timeline, the capsule core still know about Whis from descendant to descendant. Whis introduced itself to each descendant, so they know about Whis. The capsule core decided to make some kind of fake identity for Deku. So Deku want to keep his name, so he decided to call him Deku Saiyan. Yeah, Deku Saiyan. Yeah, Deku Saiyan. Yeah, that's the sick name. I'm gonna say this shit. That's his surname. So the capsule core. In this timeline, I'm gonna say something about Deku unlock his strength. When I'm in his strength, I mean in school he was in. Let's just see, Deku was in Todoroki school. Nah, it was in Momo school. Yeah, Momo was kind of calm. She was kind of bullied as well when she was around 12 because people look down on her because of her quirk. Deku stopped them and he simply used some key of his key pressure and simply knocked people out, which purely is key pressure. He just for a quick second he power up to 10% of his strength. Yeah, just his mere key pressure was able to do this. I'm gonna say that was impressive. Momo said, what kind of quirk do you have? Deku was lying. He was just saying, my quirk is a mix of a mutation quirk and energy manipulation. It was explained that he has some kind of energy control that allow him to do certain things, and he has a media thing called a tail that allow him to have a certain way to use his strength. Alright, guys, thank you for listening. Part 2.